When we went out on sea trials on Monday morning, we were heading down the river, and out of all the years that I've been here, I've been on quite a few sea trials. I've never seen so many people lined up along the riverbanks all the way down to Popham.
I was trying to sleep, and one of the other guys that I work with woke me up and said, we have a possible medical emergency and we might have to launch the rib. Gather up all my gear and went down to the boat bay and just stood by.
We got told to muster in the boat bay. We knew it was somebody that was possibly having a heart attack, and the Coast Guard wasn't able to get him off, so we were heading out that way to see if we could assist and hopefully get the guy off the ship. And there was 2 or 3 of us running the system to launch the boat and recover.
We knew that the Coast Guard was en route, so we thought we were just kind of on standby, and they got there 10 minutes before us, and then they came over the radio and we heard that they couldn't successfully get them off with their basket and they needed us. I think that's when everybody really started to wake up.
At that point, they told us, now it's time to go, we got to launch the rib. Everybody was already ready, waiting to go. And when they gave us the launch command, we launched the rib. And
well, when they first opened the boat bay doors, it was a little different because how fast we were going at first. But once we launched and got out there, I just turned around and found the lights of the Danny Boy and headed towards them. I came around the aft end of the Danny Boy and came up alongside of it and turned into him and just stuck the rib to him. And not even a second after I was next to him, some guy jumped in the boat. And we didn't know who it was. I thought it was a Coast Guard swimmer. And I stayed there for about 20 seconds and finally asked, if this was him, and it was. Our other coworker, he calmed him down, talked to him nicely, and we couldn't really hear much, but he was talking to him the whole way back.
For BIW, it's very unusual for us to go out on a sea trial and actually do a rescue. We're not trained to do rescues. We build ships, we show them to the Navy. I think we do a good job of that, but we're not trained to do a rescue, and I thought it went pretty well.
It went very well.
Finally, for a change, we build a system that we give to the Navy and they go out and rescue people. But for once, we got to build a system that we use for something real. And it was exciting. It was a really good feeling. And it's not just the 30 people that were involved, including the EMTs and the guys that were in the boat, or myself running the system. There's thousands of other people that built this ship here today. And if they weren't doing what they've done, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did out at sea.